Hey, this is Anthony with RevZilla. Watch, decide, and ride. Welcome to our detailed breakdown of the new Merlin Hamstall Wax Jacket, available at RevZilla.com. Two colors available in the new Hamstall for spring of 17. This is my black. There's also going to be an olive green. Now, if we look at this at just over the $300 mark, it's actually really hard to pick at it. You're looking at a full 8-ounce waxed Halley Stevensons Scottish canvas. You have a Reissa waterproof breathable liner that's baked in, non-removable, and you get a full sleeve Outlast thermal liner. And again, we're going to get into Outlast, but that's a phase change material that actively helps you temperature regulate. The other thing that we're seeing Merlin do as we move into 17 is they're coming at you with CE level 2 armor in the shoulders as well as elbows, as well as coming stock with the CE level 1 back protector. Again, I'm coming in just over the $300 mark. I like to lead with some of the things that might need to be changed or refined or things that we want to pick apart, and it's really hard other than the fact that there's no collar snapback. I can't find a ton that's wrong with this jacket. I just look at it and I think 3-season cold weather, inclement weather, having a really nice heavy duty canvas hand to it with a medium wax, it's rock solid in its design. Now, if we think about the Merlin line, if you want to go similar look but be a little longer, you can look at something like the Yaxtall. If you want a symmetrical look where this is going to be really asymmetrical, you can think about the Sandon, which again will have that 4-pocket design. But if I look at this jacket and I think about where they're coming from, really designing for more of that UK or British inspired feel, you could understand who they're nipping at the heels out and who they're really coming after when we think about this audience. Now, quick note on Fitment. High-vis Brian to my left, 6 foot 195. He's got a 42-inch chest. He's wearing a size large. And if we look at it, there's a full sleeve thermal liner in this, and there's also a non-removable waterproof Reissa liner in this as well. So again, you can see he has room to move. It's a little bit more, I don't want to call it an American cut because it's a UK-inspired or designed jacket, but if we look at it, there is a little bit more room in the body. So depending on how you're built, you're going to have a little bit more room to work with than some of the other competitors that would play in this range that are a little bit more of an investment. They come with a little bit more of a European cut. Now, think about the size chart here, no surprises there. You understand that you're not going to have to worry about any disparity within the size range from Merlin. Again, we're going to ship free over $39. But I'd love if you click our logo, subscribe to us at RevZilla on our YouTube channel. Leave me your comments or questions, your feedback on the Merlin Hamstall here, new for the spring of 17. Now, if we dive into some of the nuances, let's work at the collar and work our way down. Remember, I kind of called it out really early in the video because, again, I like to highlight things that need to improve. This needs to be able to snap back because if you're riding in summertime, again, fall, winter, spring are where this jacket's going to shine, but if it starts to get a little warmer and you want to open it up to get some air, just 2 simple snaps right there is going to hold that down. With it open though, it's going to kind of be a floppy dangler and it might annoy you. That was really my biggest gripe when I looked at this jacket. Notice, nice leather lining here at the collar. It's a 2-inch high, more wintertime oriented collar. Asymmetrical zipper, we have a pocket with a flap on the front. You have more of a hidden pocket on the right breast. You'll also notice too in the new Merlin line, they've now embossed their snaps. So their fit and finish is going to get a little bit nicer, some of the finishing details. The first generation of these jackets had much more plain Jane buttons and snaps. And again, now as we're moving forward, they're starting to use the spring-loaded snaps up here towards the collar. You're seeing it embossed with the logoing. Again, just making it feel more premium, bringing everything together in a more thoughtful, finished way. Basic hand warmer pockets along the sides. If we look at the cuff sleeves here, again, Merlin logo, YKK zip, nice gusset behind there. That's going to be waterproof all the way down. Snap that guy back down there. See how quickly. So it's nice. Again, very positive. There's the upgrade on those snaps. If we look around the bicep there, you're going to have that cinching allow you to pull in any of the excess. Now, HVB, turn and face that way for me. So like I said, you're going to be CE rated level 2 in the armor. So it's nice to see more manufacturers now complying with that CE level 2 rating, which really ups the game from an impact protection standpoint. Comes stock at the shoulder, comes stock at the elbow. You do have some quilting kind of just offsetting from a style standpoint down the side. Basic small pockets there. If you live in Colorado, make your own inference there. And if he raises his arm there, notice no gusset along the back, not a lot of stretch under the arm there. But again, they're going with that Halley Stevensons Scottish wax canvas. They're giving you a little extra room to move. Now, if you're really, really bulky or if you're really, really reaching for the bars, that might actually come into play and you might begin to pull a little bit. But for the average rider with the average build, you should have plenty of room to work with. Moving down along the hip, basic Velcro adjustment, and I like the fact that it's not a snap or not a button. It's Velcro, and while some folks might not love Velcro, I like the fact that you can really custom fine-tune it. You have about 6 inches of adjustability. If it was snaps, you'd have less flexibility there. Turn backwards for me there, HVB. If we look at the back, the quilting goes all the way around the neckline there. You're going to see the Merlin embroidered logo up towards the top, very subtle. It's tonal. Now, earlier in the video, I said there was a CE Level 1 back protector. I was remiss. It's actually a foam pad. Non-CE rated, but it's going to be that classic Knox TP2 shape. So anything that fits that, you're able to upgrade. So while you have CE2 in the arms and the elbows, you don't have a CE back protector in the back, but ultimately just over the $300 mark, I'm not complaining that much. As you work your way down, notice the quilting that brings you in slightly with that drop seat. The other nice thing to call out, short connection zipper in the back, as well as a jeans loop if you want to tie this into your jeans if you're riding with just a regular pair of jeans or even a motorcycle riding pair of jeans. Again, you have that flexibility. Now, if High Vis Brian comes this way, you're going to see the Merlin logo along the side of the sleeve. Again, that's their crested eagle. Maybe make that tonal. Again, it definitely has a big pop there with their crested eagle. Again, that's going to be more of your tastes. For me, I might like to see a version where it was a little more tonal, a little bit less obtrusive as they're working their branding into some of the buttons. Come back around to the front from there, HUB. Let's open it up. Now, if High Vis Brian opens it up, hold on real quick, notice your rain gutter here. So any water that would get through the main connection zip without doing a storm flap is going to get caught in that rain gutter and exit out through the bottom. That's a nice touch. If you open it up here, you're going to see little bit of nylon on the back side, that's your waterproofing. You have more canvas on the interior. And if we look at it, it's a ripstop finish thermal liner. And again, that's a full sleeve thermal liner. But the nice part is, remember, it's using Outlast, and it's Outlast on the inside of your thermal liner. Outlast is a phase change material. It uses a technologically advanced, almost wax, that when your body, it's tuned to your body temperature of what's comfortable for a human being when you're riding. When you start to overheat, the PCM or phase change material in that Outlast starts to absorb excess body heat. When you start to cool off, it releases it. So it pulls and stores energy. It's non-electrical. It's actually a chemical component. But again, we've seen Outlast in really high-end gear for years. It's nice to see it coming in under the $400 range. And the last piece here, if we look at the collar here, if I was going to call anything out, I like that they're using that same wax cotton or wax canvas. But what I'd like to see them do is maybe give me a more, since this is going to be a 3-season cold weather jacket that is waterproof, give me a softer fleece line collar on the next version of this jacket. Again, I don't think it's overly scratchy to be annoying, but when I start to think about wet or wintertime riding, or when I'm really cold, or when it starts to get really damp out, I always like to see maybe a corduroy or a heavy-duty fleece liner there, just to give you that extra level of comfort. If you go onto this side, you're going to see there's a few things going on here. It's a circumferential zipper, allowing you to get the liner out in one shot. You have a pocket baked in. It's a basic cloth liner. And then again, they give you some of that quilting and some of that British heritage along the inside of the left. So remember, you do have the Yoxtall, which is going to be the longer version for just over the $300 mark. In my opinion, this is a ton of jacket from a newer brand. Again, we're seeing Merlin come in carrying that British heritage, carrying that Halley Stevensons waxed canvas finish. Again, it's that 8 ounce. It's a little bit heavier duty than we're seeing from some of the other competitors in this category. And the fit's not going to throw you for a loop if this style works for you. Keep in mind, there is an olive green color. The next step in your journey is to click the info button on your desktop, your mobile device. Visit the product detail page at RevZilla.com. Read other rider reviews of the new Merlin Hamstall. You should not just take my word for it. As always, we'll ship free over $39. If you want to talk to a gear geek, see us at RevZilla.com or 877-792-9455. Thanks for watching our detailed breakdown. Remember, subscribe to us at RevZilla on our YouTube channel. Stay up to date with our opinion, the latest and greatest in the moto universe. I'm Anthony. We'll see you next time.